tuning in to one of my lives. I really do appreciate you coming out. And today, what I'm going to be talking about is just being able to get the right health care and persevere and get the right resources that you need in order to be able to get the health that you need. Yeah, I was walking along the beach the other day and I saw these two women photographing what I thought was a fish just flopping around on the beach that had been washed up by a wave. And as I got closer, I realized that this was a turtle. And the turtle was only this big, 2.5 inches. And it had just come out of the nest and it had persevered not only in going from this far deep in the soil, in the beach, coming out and then going across the beach a good 200 feet. And it hasn't had a drink of water, hadn't had anything to eat, and it's going towards the ocean. And so, when I relate that to, what's happening in my life, it's pretty simple. The insurance companies aren't necessarily giving us good information. So that's that mountain of paperwork that we're underneath. That's that stuff that clouds our vision when we are trying to get solid information in healthcare. The idea that there are people out here that can help us, we're going to have to pay for it. The people are here for us. And the more that we use them, rather than going and whining, the more that we use our resources around us in order to get good, positive help is huge. I had a friend that was he had bipolar, and he was going to various meetings in order to find the right kind of medication, to become and get into a community so they could talk about it so that these waves of depression wouldn't take over and they wouldn't self-medicate. Well, what happened was is they went to, one meeting and a guy got up and started talking about 50 different medications that he had taken before he found one that really supported and helped him. And everybody in the room could relate to that because they were probably on 10 to 12 already, going through 10 to 12 different iterations of psychotropic drugs in order to help the manic depression. So when I talk to you about health, I'm passionate about this. If you don't take care of it, it only gets a little bit worse. And we're talking about the mental issues, the physical, the spiritual, the relationship, all of those intertwine in a holistic environment. And again, it's like a mountain of different things that you get involved in. And you've got to have at least a little bit of light, a sense that you're going in the right direction. And that's why we need to call on people. If I was to talk about the number of years that I put health as number one, that is the truth. I realized early on that I needed my health more than I needed cash. And a lot of people keep putting it off, and they're going down the wrong road because they're going to wind up with a scoliosis that's going to crimp certain nerves and organs, and it's just not a pretty picture. Holistically is the way to go. Not whining, not drinking a lot of wine, but going to somebody that understands the whole body, how it works. And I look forward to you talking to me. Go ahead and comment down below. I look forward to talking to you and hearing your comments and responding.